What is up, guys? Zion here. Welcome to a quick quality review. If you're asking what a quick quality review is, it's where we quickly and thoroughly review a game of your guys' choice. So keep in mind, this is my opinion. I may not be right, I may not be wrong. It is up for you guys to decide, and keep in mind also that there may be spoilers ahead. So let's get this started. So if you guys have not guessed yet, this review will be on Battlefield Hardline, and we're going to start off with the multiplayer since that's what Battlefield games are mostly known about, and then we'll hop into the campaign review. In Battlefield Hardline's multiplayer, you'll don the roles of criminals or the law, fighting throughout various maps and game modes, wreaking havoc or purging chaos throughout the streets of Miami. Battlefield Hardline brings us a total of 7 game modes, 2 returning from previous Battlefield games, while the other 5 are new or improved versions of the other game modes in other previous Battlefield games. So first off on the list is Heist. Now Heist is a new game mode where the criminals are trying to break into a vault using a 30-second charge that they're going to have to defend from the cops. Once inside of the vault, they're going to collect at least 2 bags of money. I believe there's 2 bags in there. They're going to have to collect 2 bags of money and bring those to the extraction points. Once at the extraction points, they're going to have to wait for the helicopter to come pick up the money while defending off cops. And once they deliver both bags of money, the criminals earn victory. The cops, on the other hand, have to defend the vault, and also if the vault is breached, then they're going to have to defend the bags of money. If they kill a criminal with a bag of money, they have to stand on the money and defend it for a few seconds until it is returned to its respawn point. Now once it's at that, the criminals have 100 tickets or 100 lives. Once those are extinguished, then the cops will win. I personally thought this game mode was a little weird because the cops had a lot of defense. They could set up spawn points inside of the building they're supposed to defend, and once you're basically set up in there, there's almost no way you can lose unless you get overwhelmed all at once, and teamwork is a little hard to find in most multiplayer games. So yeah, I don't really know. I would rate this game mode though I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. It could be improved by a lot because it's just really heavily weighed in the cops' side.
Putting out some smoke!
Next off, we have Blood Money. Now in Blood Money, there is a big pile of money in the middle of the map. Both teams rush to it and try to defend each other while they're collecting money, and also eliminate the opposing team. Now the unique thing about this game mode is, let's say one team has 100 sacks and the other team has 50, and the 50 team is in a dire situation. They need to catch up, so they're going to go ahead and run to the opposing team's vault where they're keeping their money, and you can actually steal that money and bring it back to your own vault, decreasing their numbers and raising yours. This game mode personally is my favorite and the one I spend the most time in, as it's just very fun to play with friends and a lot of ways to get a lot of kills and points and money. Because in this game, money is what you need to upgrade your character and buy guns and everything like that. I would rate this game mode a 9 out of 10. I just had a lot of fun with it. So I recommend you guys playing this one if you do end up getting the game. And if you already have it, then check this game mode out if you have not.
Attack chopper spotted!
Number 3 for the list is Hotwire. Now in Hotwire, there's going to be 5 marked cars, A, B, C, D, and E, ranging from motorcycles to even semi-trucks. They're going to be driving these around the map for as long as you can. The longer you drive the vehicle, the more points that your enemies lose. Their points start at 500. Whoever hits 0 first or the time runs out, and whoever has the least amount loses the match. Also, the more cars you control, the faster their points will decay, so keep that in mind. Now, Hotwire is a community favorite as well as the best way to level up and make money. While you're driving inside of one of these cars, you get a lot of experience. Now the longer you're in the car, the more experience you accumulate, and the average I have seen for me is about 20,000 per match just sitting in the car doing nothing. You can also add an objective bonus to increase the reward at the end of the match. I played this a lot with friends and we've had a blast, so I'd personally rate this an 8 out of 10. It's pretty broken though right now to level up, so they're probably going to nerf it in the future, so I'd recommend playing it as soon as possible before that nerf comes. Up next is Rescue, and now Rescue is one of the 2 competitive game modes in Battlefield Hardline, which means it will be played in MLG and stuff like that. So in Rescue, it is a 5v5 match where the SWAT team will attempt to rescue 2 hostages while the criminals defend them. For the SWAT team to obtain victory, they have to either pick up one of the hostages and bring them back to their vehicle, and that would end the match right there, or they would have to eliminate the entire enemy team. And the criminal team will either have to eliminate all 5 SWAT players or wait till the time comes up so they can get a negotiation. And a negotiation just means that they escape. I enjoyed playing this game mode because you have to think about what you're doing, you don't want to lose your life, and if you die, then you have to spectate everybody and it feels terrible. But the feeling when you eliminate the entire enemy team or rescue a hostage is just amazing. And it's a lot of fun to play with your friends, so I recommend playing this and checking it out. I would rate this game mode a 7 out of 10 just because the maps are pretty tiny for this, and you can rescue a hostage pretty easily if the enemy team is not that good.
Yeah! Blew that shit up!
Our 5th and final game mode that we will be reviewing, as well as the 2nd competitive game mode, is Crosshair, which in this mode, the SWAT team tries to escort a VIP and the criminals are trying to eliminate him. Now the SWAT team in this mode has to escort the VIP or eliminate all of the enemies. Now escorting the VIP is very easy as the maps are very small and the VIP just can solo run there. If he sneaks to the car in time, he can end the match within 20 seconds of it starting. That is one of the big downsides of this game mode, I feel, and a lot of people think of as well. And the criminals have to either eliminate the VIP or wait out the time. Either or would give them victory. I've played this game mode and the SWAT usually just rush to a car since the escape time once you reach the car is within 3 seconds and the match is over. So yeah, this game mode is okay. I would rate it a 5 out of 10 just because I feel like the escape time in the map should be bigger, but the escape time that it takes for the VIP to leave should be longer because if he bum rushes the car, he can leave and the match will end extremely fast. I'm going to try to leave this quick and nice for you so I don't leave too many spoilers, because this story mode was quite enjoyable at times. Now you play as Nick Mendoza, a good by-the-books cop, who then gets set up by crooked cops for theft. Nick Mendoza then spends 3 years in jail and then breaks out and wants revenge. That is the gist of the entire story. Now, I would like to say that this story mode in general is very, very, very predictable. Many times I already knew what was going to happen just because everything was hinting at it a lot. Now, that doesn't mean that the story mode is bad, it just means that you know what's going to happen. Now, I'd like to say that this story mode is extremely easy. I played it on Veteran the first time. I've never tried out the difficulty that you unlock once you beat the game, but in Veteran, all you have to do is just stealth everything. Since stealthing is extremely easy, you can just walk up and assassinate everybody. The AI really doesn't notice you when you're walking around, but if you do end up getting in a gunfight, you may be in trouble because they spray you down. You will see so much of this that it hurts.
Son of a bitch! I got this one, Nick.
You're going down.
I got the...
Yeah, but overall I think this story mode is pretty fun, and new games are expected to have some weird glitches.
Crooked cops. We know which strings to pull. Look, for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Give me a reason not to knock you out.
1, I hit back.
Oh, I'm counting.
And 2, Julian Dawes.
Yeah, that's weird. But overall the story mode was fun and enjoyable for me, and I'm assuming that you guys would like it as well if you have the same taste in games like me. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the overall grade I think this gets, and I think they deserve an 7 out of 10. I mean, if you are a Battlefield fan, then I'd recommend getting the game anyways, because it is pretty fun. But compared to the other Battlefield games, I feel like it pales in comparison. It does not have as much content as all of the other Battlefield games, which is weird since the newer games should have more content, but sadly in this game they don't. So yeah, I would rate it a 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my rating. Tell me what you like and dislike about this game. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.